All right, here's a letter dated March 30th, 1970. Dear Mom, we are waiting to be logged as there is no place for the choppers to land as yet, and a scout helicopter is looking for a log pad for us. Then we'll pack up and move to it, and this letter will go into a sandbag and would be given to the door gunman on the helicopter. Then it will go to the LZ, probably LZ's J this time, and then to Tainan, then Benoit, and then to San Francisco, then to your address. Since I have some time, here it is. This is what happened the last 3 days, but we were not affected. Bomb strikes, artillery went on around us about 8 clicks. A click is about 1 kilometer away to help the 2nd of the 8th Cavalry Division, who had contact 3 days ago. The company or captain was killed, and they had some wounded. The tanks came to the rescue as they pulled back and brought in airstrikes to get the gooks. We humped, ran cloverleaf patrols, and then set up camp around there. Our day was like this for 3 days, all the same. Easter was no difference. The same as usual, but nevertheless, it was Easter. The last 2 nights looked like it was going to rain, but didn't. And then last night and during the day was nice. Then it rained. Not hard, so I put up a cover so I wouldn't get wet. Then, as usual, it quit after I got it up. Never fails. You know the LZ I was on, and our company helped build. H broke loose there Easter morning at 4 a.m. After our company left, Alpha Company took over the LZ. Then at 10 p.m. Saturday night, an unknown number of NVA, it was heard that 600 of them moved from Cambodia. Their mission was to take our LZJ. At 4 a.m., they sent mortar rounds, 120 rockets, I guess, were called. That can do a lot of damage. The first 3 knocked out communications. Here's the story we got. It said 99 wounded and 7 to 9 killed as 2 bunkers were overtaken. They knocked out a 105 artillery gun. The battalion commander, a Colonel Haynes, got both his legs blown off and is in critical condition. A major got his hand blown off. 3 prisoners were captured, and 1 told the GIs that their mission was to overtake the LZ. And here's what I heard on my little transistor radio. An unknown enemy force attacked Fire Support Base J in Tainan Province District, 70 miles northwest of Saigon, near the Cambodian border. 14 GIs were killed and 36 wounded. 61 NVA were killed and 3 prisoners were captured. I don't know which story to believe. Alpha Company was supposed to go to VIP 3-day relaxation yesterday, but with what happened, I don't think they did. Another radio report said that the gooks didn't even get into the wire around the LZ. Never can believe what you hear in the Army. When an LZ gets built, especially permanent ones like Jamie, NVA forces tried to overrun them or damage them. LZJ was supposed to be moved sooner, and the gooks thought it was supposed to be permanent, so that's why they tried to take it. Anyway, they had enough time to plan what they did and get a general idea where things were on the LZ. Alls I know, Charlie Company lucked out again as we are in the field again. Looks like it's going to be another hot day. The Easter Bunny didn't come this year. I wonder why. Maybe he couldn't find me in Southeast Asia. I don't know. I sent 3 postcards I found someone threw away, and I found some leaflets as I enclosed them also. Leaflets were propaganda that the helicopters dropped to try to help the Vietnamese people. Are you still cutting out articles about the 1st Cavalry Division? I hope so, as it will be neat to look back on when I look at the articles you send for me when I get back. There should be something about Firebase J. The past few nights, there has been a lot of action. The sky lights up, noisy as it goes on all night, artillery, etc. This area near Cambodia, about 2,000 meters away, was heavily bombed before we came, and our mission was to get the straggling gooks. But I guess it was bombed too early, as there seemed to be none in the area. Good. I like it when we don't see any gooks, because that way no one gets hurt. I don't like to see anybody get hurt. I read the book, The Loser, and I saved the cover because it had gambling on it. I like gambling. I'm no loser. How was your Easter? Mosquitoes and bugs still bite. I just had a gigantic black ant crawl up this paper. When I say gigantic, I mean large. He was. I just let them pass, and I don't bother them. They are usually my friends of the woods, the bugs, etc. Unless they bite me, I don't bother them. I helped some black ants yesterday as we took a break on the trail. They were carrying a dead specimen, breaking it apart, etc. They had a rough time breaking it apart, but I helped them break it apart, and they went on their merry way on Easter Sunday. I saw a colorful bird the other day, green, yellow, and orange. I wish I could have gotten closer view, but he was too far away and too high in the tree. I haven't seen any bamboo in this area. All big trees, twigs, and vines. The vines try to trip us, and the stickers on the trees try to grab us. Nevertheless, it is really thick around here. Many ants, all sizes. I was going to sit down, and I looked down and saw all of the little ants over my boots and the ground. I was picking those little critters off me all day. Even the little ones bite. And I would rather have those bugs bother me any day than to have the gooks bother me. We have another lieutenant now. He is 22 years old. Seems like he will do okay. He leaves Vietnam February 18, 1971, as I will be long gone from this country by that time. He got wounded March the 3rd when we had contact by shrapnel. I have to clean 3 places of scar tissue on his back every night. 1 piece of shrapnel is still in his back, but I am taking care of him. Let's see. Okay, that was that letter.